Hello everybody and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. Today we have the Season 3 Silly Season Roundup here. And as we begin, we are going to see Anthony Alfredo here in the 38 car once again for next season. 2022 is the season we will be doing here. As you can see, we're going to have some huge announcements as well as we begin the season. And here's one of the first ones here. Justin Allgaier will be driving the number 88 brand Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports, who have gone up from Xfinity to Cup here in 2022. And also we announced last season AJ Allmendinger will be joining Richard Petty Motorsports, rejoining them. He'll be driving the 44 car instead of Erik Jones for this season. Of course, I'm leaving the team. Aric Almirola, he had to leave, obviously. So, since we took over the 10 car, he will be moving to the 37 car in place of Ryan Preece at JTG Motorsports. And then obviously Christopher Bell is going to remain in the 20 car here. And we have updated his paint scheme to the 2020 DeWalt car. 2021 car, sorry. But yeah, we did a lot of updating of the cars as well. And I'll tell you how you can do that in the description. But Ryan Blaney does remain in the Penske number 12 Ford here. So very nice to see him there. And as you can see, Alex Bowman is going to be remaining in the 48 Ally Chevrolet car. Didn't have the greatest of seasons last season, but he will look to rebound here in the next season. Chase Briscoe, of course, remaining in the number 14 car. Just missed the playoffs last season. He'll look to get into it this time. And of course, as you can see, I've also updated the driver pictures as well, so that is really awesome too. Chris Buescher remains in the 17 car once again. So yeah, everything is going to be up to date and looking good in the career mode, by the way. So that is very cool to see. Obviously, Kvyat last season drove the number 26 in Rebel Racing's return. He went back to open wheel racing, and Harrison Burton stepped up from the Xfinity Series to go and drive that 26 Red Bull Racing car. Kyle Busch remains in the number 18 car once again here for Joe Gibbs Racing, which is awesome for him. And yeah, no changes for that 18 car. William Byron, we have updated his car, obviously, to the 24 Exalta Chevrolet for the new 2021 car, but it's 2022. You get what I mean, obviously. But Roush Chastain, he will once again be driving the number 42 Chevrolet, and he will have the Clover paint scheme this time instead. So we have updated that car. Austin Cindric moving from the number 21 after a successful first season in the Cup Series. He is now going to be Penske's fourth car, and he will be driving the number 33 Pertec Ford Mustang. Custer, he broke through and got his first win of his career as well last season. Made the playoffs, unfortunately got eliminated very early on, but he remains in that 41 car. Of course, we updated the paint scheme too. Matt Benedetto got his first breakthrough win of his career in the playoffs as well for that 55 car that had a good successful first season, that Sony PlayStation team, and we updated their paint scheme as well. Austin Dillon updated his paint scheme for 2022 here, and obviously he had a very nice season last season. He got eliminated in the round of 12, unfortunately, though. He'll look to do even better. Ty Dillon, his brother, is going to take the number 8 car as Tyler Reddick leaves to replace the retired Kurt Busch in the 1 car, Chip Ganassi. So Ty Dillon, after a successful Xfinity Series season, gets his spot there. Chase Elliott remains in the number 9 car here. I didn't update his car because there wasn't really much updating to be done. There was only a few little yellow sparks that were missing. Justin Haley, of course, got his first win with Colic back in our first season, which was the 2020 season. He had a rough season last season, so he looks to rebound here. We upgraded that paint scheme to the Hyper Ice. One here is Denny Hamlin. He remains in the 11 car with FedEx and Joe Gibbs Racing. And they will look to finally break through and get a championship win. Of course, they did not do that last season. And speaking of championship wins, Kevin Harvick was your 2021 season champion. And he is going to look to go back-to-back here. He is now a 2-time Cup Series winner. And he'll look to go again here in 2022. Daniel Hamrick, after a nice, solid Xfinity Series season, he goes and replaces Ty Dillon here for Gaunt Bros in the 96. Timmy Hill broke through, got his first win at Talladega this last season. He goes and replaces Austin Cindric in the 21 at the Wood Brothers Racing team. and Erik Jones is going to replace me in the 43. Of course, he moves from the 44 to the 43 here, staying with the same team, but obviously a number change here. He will drive the Almirola car. Then we have Brad Keselowski, who will be driving the 2 car yet again, but he's in a contract year, and he's already announced actually that he will be going to Roush Fenway like he will in real life. And Roush Fenway, big news for them, they are bringing back the 97 car. So Roush Fenway are going to have a 3-car team next season, and James Knight, rookie sensation from Australia, will drive the number 97 car. So we'll see how he goes, as now we have Cory Lajoie, who will be obviously driving the 7 car once again for Spire. Got his first win last season in the IQ car. He'll be driving the Schluter Systems car this season instead. Kyle Larson will be driving the CarQuest car for this season. And we'll see if Kyle Larson can have a much better season this season than he did in his return in 2021. Of course, he went winless. Then we have Joey Logano in the number 22 car in 2022. He remains with Penske Racing, and he's looking to get his 2nd championship, of course. Michael McDowell remains in the 34 car. He won last season at Talladega, the 2nd Talladega race. And we'll see if Michael McDowell can do something special. He's in a contract year as well. BJ McLeod, of course, driving for Live Fast, his own team. He'll be driving the Corvette parts. We got rid of that ugly ass Among Us scheme. And then we have Ryan Newman. With Brad Keselowski going to the 6th car next season, where will Ryan Newman go? We'll have to find out. It is a contract year for him. So we'll see what happens to Ryan Newman in the 6th car. Won the Daytona 500 last season. We'll see if he does it again. Quin Houff got demoted from the 00 car. Ryan Preece will take over since he got kicked out of JTG due to Aric Almirola joining. So there you have it. That fits nice and well there. And then Tyler Reddick, of course, like I mentioned, Kurt Busch retired. And now Reddick will take his place at the number 1 car for CGR. And then, of course, AJ Smith, myself, didn't update my driver picture because you're not going to see it. But there you have it. That's my scheme for 2022, sorry. And it's the Burger King number 10 car. Of course, finally, we're in top tier equipment. We'll see what we can do. And then we got our rival of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We updated his paint scheme for 2022 as well. And then you're going to see Daniel Suarez here, who we updated his paint scheme to his real-life ComScope paint scheme. Looks very nice indeed. We ditched the ugly era scheme that I made. And then we have the number 19 of Martin Truex Jr. Of course, won the 2020 NASCAR season here in our career mode. Almost went back-to-back, but bad pit decision gifted Harvick the championship. So, yeah, Martin Truex Jr. remains there. And Bubba Wallace still in the 23 car. He got his first win last season, and they'll look to build on that here and try and make the playoffs. And that will do it for all the drivers and updating them. Here are going to be my other paint schemes I'll be driving in the 2022 season. We got the Dare Ice Coffee car. Of course, I really love Dare Ice Coffee, so I got to whip out a paint scheme there. Then we got the DreamWorks car here. It's a very nice plain flame blue car, but I really like it. Simple is better in my opinion sometimes with race cars. And then here we have my number 10 Spotify paint scheme. So that is going to do it all for this video. Of course, I will put down in the description all the changes that occurred so you can see in text form as well in case you missed something. And of course, if you have any questions, ask them away down below. I want to thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all for Season 3 for the Daytona 500.